Hi, guys. This is another session in the series of Stay at Home, Be a Hero. We will try to help you go through this coronavirus lockdown so that you can break the chain and make sure that we all come out safe during this period of time. If you like this video, please do share it with your friends who are preparing for CAT and other MBA entrance examinations. Please do subscribe to this channel. You can leave your comments, feedback regarding this video and any other video on our channel, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. If you would like, please do subscribe to our courses as well. The link is available in the description. Let's get on with it. Hi, this is a set on selections, puzzles, team alignment sort of question. There is not a lot of information in the initial part of it. Okay, each question has additional information which is given to you. I would suggest pause this video, have a look at the set on your own. The link will be available in the description of this video. Once you've tried this set, then proceed with the rest of this session. Four friends, Ram, Sham, Sita, and Geeta, study in Namo Institute of Management. Ram and Sham are males, while Sita and Geeta are females. These four students were discussing about the subjects they will choose for their final semester. Okay, so you have four people: Ram, Sham, Sita, Geeta. Two of them are males, two of them are females. Right? They have to choose for the final semester. They have to choose from brand management, corporate governance, and entrepreneurship. Okay, so three options are there, and there is some information regarding who takes what, right? And each of the questions, if you look at it, if. So we know we can only solve the set partially. Okay, so we have to figure out brand management, corporate governance, and entrepreneurship, right? And you have Ram, Sham, Sita, and Geeta. Right, four of them, you have to figure out who takes which one, and there is some information. So let's quickly tabulate this, right? I've also marked the genders, right? It is given there, right? Let's see what it says. Three students chose brand management. So three students chose brand management. Two opted for corporate governance, right? One of them took entrepreneurship. Okay. Ram did not take brand management. Ram did not take brand management. Okay. Now, given that there are three people who took brand management and Ram did not take it, the other three will take it. So we know the other three already. For brand management, it's already done. Okay. That's nice. Sham and Sita did not take entrepreneurship. Sham and Geeta did not take. So Sham did not take, Geeta did not take. So one of these two will take entrepreneurship. While Sita did not take corporate governance. Sita did not take corporate governance. Okay. Each student opted for at least one of the three electives. So you cannot have a scenario where Ram does not take any of the three. Right. Ram has to take at least one of these two. Now, for the others, there are multiple scenarios possible. Right. So you can, if Ram does not take entrepreneurship, Sita takes entrepreneurship, then Ram has to take corporate governance, and one of these two will take corporate governance. If Ram ends up taking entrepreneurship, then you'll have even more possibilities, right? Sita will not, so one of these two or two of these three will probably take this. So we'll have to have all those questions there. So let's go to the questions one by one and try to solve them. Okay, let's see. First one says, if students who did not opt for corporate governance did not opt for entrepreneurship as well. So if you don't take corporate governance, you cannot take entrepreneurship also. So which means Sita cannot take entrepreneurship. Which means Sita cannot take entrepreneurship. Which means Ram has to take entrepreneurship. That part we know. So C is out. Okay. We'll have to figure the other one. Now, let's look at the if condition. If not X, then not Y. Right? That's the criteria. So the results will be, if X does not happen, Y also cannot happen. Conversely, if Y happens, you know X happens for sure. Right? Which means because Ram took entrepreneurship, he has to take corporate governance. Right? Because if Ram does not take corporate governance, then he cannot take entrepreneurship. it will violate this criteria. If you don't take corporate governance, you did not take entrepreneurship. So Ram has to take up corporate governance as well, right? So A will be true for sure. Now, one out of B and C will be true. We need two people in corporate governance. It can be either Ram, it can be either Sham, or it can be Geeta. But it cannot be that Ram does not take corporate governance. Now, if you are confused, what will happen if I put this? Does it not contradict this? Right? Basically, you need to understand your selections properly. Question number 2. If entrepreneurship was chosen by a female, which of the following is definitely true? Okay. Who are the males? Ram and Sham are males. Who are the females? Sita and Geeta are females. Now, Geeta cannot choose entrepreneurship, which means Sita will choose entrepreneurship. If Sita chooses entrepreneurship, Ram cannot choose entrepreneurship. Now, Ram is in a pretty precarious situation. He's already eliminated two of the electives. He has to take the third elective. Ram has to choose corporate governance. Again, option A will be your correct choice. Right. The other two, again, may be true, may be false. Sham might choose corporate governance. Ram did not choose corporate governance is definitely false. Sham did not choose corporate governance, may be true, may not be true. Right? But you cannot guarantee that. You need a definitely true answer. You know A is true for sure. Question number 3. If none of the 4 students took the same combination of 1, 2, or 3 electives, then who chose entrepreneurship? What does this mean? It means that you cannot have 2 people choosing BM and corporate governance only. Right? You cannot have only one person choosing BM and only one person choosing BM. This cannot happen. 2 people cannot end up with only BM. Right? 2 people cannot end up with only BM. Right. Similarly, 2 people cannot end up with only corporate governance. 2 people cannot end up with only entrepreneurship. It's not possible, but yeah, 2 people cannot end up with only entrepreneurship. You cannot have 2 people with business management and entrepreneurship, something like that. Right. So the same combination cannot repeat. So if you list out the electives, all the electives of each of the 4 will be a unique set, right? Unique combination of these 4. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Who chose entrepreneurship? Now, entrepreneurship can be chosen by either Ram or Sita. It can be either chosen by Ram or Sita. Now, let's assume Ram chooses entrepreneurship. If Ram chooses entrepreneurship, what will happen? Sita will not choose entrepreneurship. So if you look at it, Sita has only brand management. Right? Now, if Sham and Geeta both choose corporate governance, then both of them will have the same combination of subjects. Sham has brand management and corporate governance. Sita also has brand management and corporate governance. So one of them will opt not to choose for corporate governance. Now, if that happens, suppose Geeta does not choose corporate governance, and Ram has to choose corporate governance. Now, Ram is fine, corporate governance, entrepreneurship. Sham is fine, corporate governance and brand management. But Sita and Geeta have the same combination. Both of them have only brand management, right? Nothing else. So again, this condition is violated. So no matter how I put it, Ram cannot choose entrepreneurship. Because if Ram chooses entrepreneurship, you cannot have a unique combination for each of the students. So, Ram does not, right? D is also out. So it has to be Sita, because one of these two has to take entrepreneurship. We can, if you want, we can try to figure it out also. Right. Let's quickly mark this. What happens if Sita takes entrepreneurship? Ram will not take it, so Ram will take corporate governance. So Ram has only corporate governance with it. Now, the second corporate governance has to be taken by one of these two. Right, so let's assume Sita took it and Sham did not take it. So if you now list out the combinations, Ram has only corporate governance. Sham has only brand management. Sita has brand management and entrepreneurship, whereas Geeta has brand management and corporate governance. right? So I've made sure that everyone takes a different set of subjects. And the last one, if the number of electives taken by the girls is greater than the number of electives taken by the boys, then who were the students who took corporate governance? Who are the students who took corporate governance? Now, number of electives for girls has to be greater than number of electives for boys. Right. Now, the total number of electives chosen are 6. 3 plus 2 plus 1, that's 6. Now, 3 will not match. 3 will not work because it has to be greater. So, 4 2, 5 1, 6 0. Now, 6 0 cannot happen because every student has to take at least one elective. So, since there are 2 boys, the number of electives taken by boys should be at least 2. It cannot be 1 or 0. So, it has to be 4 and 2. So, between Sita and Geeta, they took 4 electives. Between Ram and Shyam, they took 2 electives. Now, for Sita and Geeta to take 4 electives, they have already eliminated, Sita has already eliminated corporate governance, Geeta has already eliminated entrepreneurship. There are only 2 more slots, they have to take both of them. Now, if Sita takes entrepreneurship, Ram cannot take entrepreneurship. If Ram cannot take entrepreneurship, he has to take corporate governance. Otherwise, he will violate the criteria that each student opted for at least one of the 3. So Ram took corporate governance. We already have 2 people taking corporate governance. So Shyam cannot take corporate governance. What is your question? Who are the students who took corporate governance? Ram and Geeta. Ram and Geeta. Option B will be your correct choice. Now, this is a moderate level question, but you can get confused in some of the wordings of the question. Like for example, here, right, none of the 4 students took the same combination. Right, here you have to do some additional work instead of boys and girls. Right, so if you read the data properly and tabulate it, the questions can be solved in a reasonably straightforward manner. If you don't tabulate it properly and you don't know your selections and team arrangement sort of theory, you will keep on struggling. As I said, a moderate level question, exam situation, max 10 minutes to solve this. That completes this particular session on Break the Chain. If you liked it, please do share it with your friends who are preparing for CAT and other MBA entrance examinations. Please do subscribe to this channel. Leave a comment on how you felt this video was. If you have any suggestions on any other videos which we need to do during this period, please do let us know. If you would like to, do look at our courses. The link is available in the description. Till we meet again the next time, goodbye and stay safe.